This is Dr. Derek here with another exercise to keep your body tapped in, tuned up, and turned on. And today we're going to do one of my favorite yoga poses called the child pose. And this is really good for opening up the chest, stretching all of the pectoralis minor and major tissue, and really working on bringing those shoulders back to a neutral position. Because a lot of us have shoulders that are rolled forward and rotated in just from the activities of daily living that we do throughout our life. So this is going to be really good for stretching out that tissue. So I'm going to go ahead and get down on the ground, and we're going to start on our knees. And what we're going to do is we're going to reach our hands out in front of us. If I go down, should I face that way? If I go down like this, is it going to be hard to see me?
Yes.
Okay. No worries. I'll just do it over and go to the left.
Right, it's straight at me. It's really kind of difficult to see what you're doing.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. This is Dr. Derek here with another exercise to keep your body tapped in, tuned up, and turned on. And today we're going to be doing one of my favorite yoga stretches called the child pose. And this is really good for opening up the chest, really stretching that pec major and pec minor musculature, and really opening up your shoulders, allowing them to come back to their natural position. Because in this day and age, a lot of our shoulders are rolled forward into a hunched position, and this pushes our neck forward. It brings some flexion in our upper thoracic spine, and it really just stresses a lot of our body. So this stretch is going to help us come from here and open up to here. And a lot of shoulder pain is a result of these tight musculature, the pec minor and pec major muscles. So if you join me down on the ground, we're going to get on our knees, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come forward with our arms facing out and really work on feeling that stretch right underneath your armpit. And this is the first part of it. And then once you take a few breaths in this position, we're going to work our hands over without moving any part of our body and really isolate that right side of our lat coming up into our pec, and really making sure we breathe from our diaphragm and create that stable core. So once we have a few breaths here, we're actually going to go ahead and let our whole body come over to the left, really opening up that right side and focusing on stretching that tissue. We're going to take a few breaths here, and as we breathe in, we want to breathe into any points of tension that we feel in our side, and as we exhale, we want to try and relax that area of tension. Good, and now we're going to come back to neutral, arms straight ahead. And what we're going to do to really focus on our pectoralis muscles is we're going to bring our arm out to the side. And if this is enough stretch right here, you should be feeling it up your arm into your chest. Then we're just going to stay here and breathe. If you need a little bit more, you can actually rotate your head away and flatten your body just a little bit. And you should be feeling a stretch in your left shoulder and then your right chest. And again, we're going to do this on both sides. But to not make the video too long, and since you wouldn't be able to see me do the other side, we're going to stick to just this side. But remember, we always want to balance ourselves out. And so the last bit of this exercise is going to be opening up the posterior capsule of the shoulder. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our arm underneath our body, and then we're going to just lay down on top of that and really feeling the stretch right here in our posterior capsule, kind of opening up all of that tissue. And so we're here, and we can rotate our head. It's a little more comfortable. And if that's not enough stretch for you, you can actually rotate your head away and add more stretch. But it's just the right amount of tension and stretch for me when I rotate this way. And it's really important to make sure that you don't push yourself too far out of your comfort zone, that 10% rule that I'm always talking about, and that we breathe in these positions. Good. Now again, remember, we're going to be doing this on both sides to keep our body balanced and to make sure that we don't have any one side worked more or more flexible than the other side, because that'll create an imbalance that we don't want within our body. So thanks for tuning into this video. I hope you get a lot of benefit out of it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.